Hey everyone, I'm Sue Richey with Richey Property Management. And you know what? I get asked a lot from a lot of our clients, what kinds of things should be included in landlord insurance? Now, owning rental property is a great way to build generational wealth, and we talk about that a lot on this channel. But we also know that owning real estate comes with a lot of risks. As someone who's been managing property and owning real estate myself, I know firsthand, and I have a lot of experience on how important it is to make sure that you're covered and cover all your bases when it comes to insurance. Now, today I want to talk about 3 key things that you want to look for when you're researching your own landlord insurance, and make sure that you include these key points. Okay, number 1, damage and liability protection. So this is going to cover really the cost of repairing your property if it's damaged from things like fire or storms or vandalism. You want to make sure that you're going to check the specifics of your insurance to see any exclusions. For example, things like if your tenant caused damage to the property because of negligence, that may not be covered. So you want to make sure you check on what's excluded. Also, liability protection is crucial in case someone is injured on your property. Liability protection covers legal fees, medical expenses, and any other kinds of settlements if a visitor suffers an injury and holds you responsible. And that happens more often than you might think. So ensuring that you have adequate coverage can really protect you from significant financial losses with your rental property. Okay, number 2 is about income protection. So if your property becomes uninhabitable for some reason due to a covered event, this clause is going to compensate you for the rental income that you would have received. So this is going to be essential for managing your cash flow while that property is being repaired or rebuilt. You want to be sure to check the limits of this coverage so that you make sure that it meets your needs. Next, tenant default insurance covers you if your tenant fails to pay their rent. This is really important because obviously we know this can happen. It can include coverage for legal expenses involved in evicting the tenant, lost rent, and can also provide some financial stability if you encounter problems with your tenant. Okay, clause number 3 is related to legal protection. Now, this coverage helps with costs of legal action related to your rental property. This is very, very important. It can include eviction proceedings, property disputes, and any other kinds of liability claims. Knowing that you have support for all these kinds of legal expenses and costs is going to be really important to give you some peace of mind to know that you're covered in the event that something catastrophic happens. By ensuring that you have the right coverage, you can really then focus on managing your property most effectively and not worrying about if someone's going to sue you or if you're going to lose money, and you can sleep better at night too. So if you have any questions about your insurance policy or anything that I can help you with, just reach out to me. I'm happy to help any way I can. And I appreciate you watching, and thanks, and I'll see you next time.